What's up my loves? My name is Paige, this is Paige with Paige, and today we're going to be doing my August book haul. A very good spending month in the month of August. I'm really happy with what I got. 4 books were on sale and then 2 were gifted to me by my lovely beautiful friend Jacqueline from Jaxie Jax Reads. So let's talk about what they are. So one of our chain stores that sell books for a really discounted price was doing a sale and they did 50% off for online orders, and then I went and click and collected them from my local store, and so these were all half price and I'm like, yes! So let's talk about what they are. The first is The Road Trip by Beth O'Leary. After finally getting to the Switch, I was like, yes, I can buy this in the right format because I have the flat share and the Switch and I wanted to get it in this format as well. I believe this is going to, people are going to a wedding and their car breaks down and they have to get a ride with other people that are going to the wedding, but it turns out to be her ex-boyfriend. And I think it's going to be quite funny. I love Beth O'Leary's writing and following these different sort of relationship dynamics. So very curious to see how this goes. I'm not sure if I love road trip books or not, so I'm curious to see where I fall on this. Then I got the infamous One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. I wasn't going to get this originally. I've just not been fussed. I love a sapphic story. I love positive things. I think the time travel element for me was what I've never been keen on. So I just wasn't vibing in. I enjoyed Red, White and Royal Blue, but I didn't feel like I needed to pick this up. When it was on sale, I was like, fuck it, let's just get it. And then it's there, and if I ever feel like picking it up and want to dabble in more time travel, after reading Kindred, I can see that it can be done well. So it's here, ready to go. I know this is following August and Jane, and August has moved to New York to make her dreams happen, I think. And then she meets this girl on a train who looks like she's right out from the 70s, and things ensue because Jane is stuck. She's actually from the 70s. Curious to see how this one goes. I don't know if I will get to it soon, but I do love sapphics and I'm enjoying having more dabbling in time travel to see if it's something that I like in stories. So we'll see how this falls. Next up I have Love Objects by Emily Maguire. I was reading through a list of books when on placement at my local library for potential book club books, and I saw this and I started researching into it and looking at reviews, and it just captivated my attention. I really don't know much about what it is. I'm pretty sure it's Australian and there's hoarded elements. So her aunt's a hoarder, I think, and I'm just very curious about it. I think it's going to be really interesting. This cover does my head in because oh, it all makes sense because she blends it right. This is quite high up on the priority list. Not that I will probably get to it this year, but it's been captivating my attention and I think it could be a really good book club pick as well. Then the last one I got in the sale was Threadneedle by Kari Thomas. I've heard glorious things about this and I'm just curious to see it for myself. I've just seen that Robin Hobb has quoted it on the back and Jay Kristoff has quoted it on the front. That's a shame, but anyway, so I really have no idea what this is about and I'm just curious to get to it. Is my copy over 500 pages? Oh fuck, it is a chunk. Definitely keen to get to this eventually. I had been tossing it up and then seeing it on the sale. I was like, yes. Then I sent some books to Jacqueline for her school library, general books that she was potentially interested in. So she went and got me 2 from my wish list. And like, ma'am, you did not need to do that, but thank you. I love you. Jacqueline and I have been friends from like 2007. So yeah, I really appreciate her. And please go check out her Instagram because she is a wonderful person. The 2 books that she got me, I'm both really excited for. The first is Girl, Woman, Other by Bernadine Evaristo. I really, considering how many people have talked about this, don't actually know what it's about. I just know that I'm curious and really want to read it. Thankful to finally have my hands on it so then I can actually get to it. Oh, follows 12 very different characters on an entwining journey of discovery. Interesting. I'm just gonna go in blind to this and I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. The other one that she got me, I was so thankful. I think, Jacqueline, did I get you this? And I'm really, really excited to get to it, and that's Bloody Rose by Nicholas Ames. This is the second in the Kings of the Wild series, and I loved Kings of the Wild. I thought it was a fantastic read, a fantasy take that is not usually done, and had a lot of the protagonists are all past their prime, and so he's like complaining about his hip and his back and how he's not youthful, and like swinging a sword is hard because it is heavy now. And I know this is not following those characters, it's following a different set, but I'm very excited to get to it, and I just want to read it ASAP, but then I'm like, I have to also read other things, so this has to wait. But I'm very, 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 very keen to get to it. So these are the books that I acquired in the month of August. Definitely a much more manageable stack, and I've got some chunkies, I've got some really interesting ones. I think I'm pretty excited to get to most, if not all of these, so can't wait. Let me know in the comments which one you think I should prioritize the most. I'm very excited to get to all of these, and while September is looking fucking crazy, I know that I'm going to get to these as soon as I possibly can. If you like this video, feel free to give it a big thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more of this mess, feel free to subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!